The function buttons you have right here at your fingertips are wonderful. Now keep in mind, if you're in the sewing mode, they will do one thing, but when you're in the embroidery mode, these quick reference functions will do different things within your machine. So make sure you check that video out because we'll use these for different things later. So starting at the top, the speed, if you plus it or minus it, you can slow the machine down from its maximum speed. Like at the slowest speed, that's as fast as it goes. And that's really nice that everything can be nice and controlled. Also, as you go ahead, we'll go ahead and put that back up on the screen. The next one is your selective thread cutter. When it's pushed when you are stopped, it will cut the thread and lift the foot. Now keep in mind, when you are sewing along, if you are sewing while you push it, it will lock it or fix, it will cut and lifts all at once. And it really is kind of an all-in-one feature. So keep that in mind. Sometimes when you push these functions, they'll do different things whether you're sewing or not. Here you have your needle up or needle down positioning. So right now the light is at the top. So every time that I stop, the needle's in the up position. If I touch it one time, it moves the light to the lower part. And now the needle stops in the fabric, allowing it really easy to stop and pivot because we've got it set for the sensor system to pivot. Now what's nice is if I have a really thick fabric underneath here, it still will lift from this new height. So you always have that like nice little 1/8 of an inch lift no matter how thick of fabric you're on. So once again, when I'm done, push that selective thread cutter while I'm sewing. And you really don't even have to keep your foot on the foot control once you've pushed it, because so you can lift it up and let the machine finish out the locking and cutting. So when you're done, or when you're sewing, let's just say you're stopping and you want to bring your needle up, you can just go ahead and touch it, but the foot stays down. So if your foot is down and you need it up, that's what these will do. We'll lift your presser foot up, and if you lift it up again or push it again, it will lift it even higher. Look how high that is. I can get my whole finger underneath it, and the feed dogs have dropped. So you hear a little clunk, and those feed dogs are lowered to really give you more space. And then when you start to sew again, you'll hear your foot goes down, and you'll hear your feed dogs re-engage as they come back up. Now, if you are, let's do this again. Let's do our thread cutter. Sometimes when I'm starting and I want to get just where it needs to be, I don't know if I need my fabric here or here, lower the foot manually. When you touch it, it'll come down on the fabric. Well, if you're not where you want to be, touch that down arrow again, and it pops the foot up. So you can move your fabric gently underneath and get it positioned exactly where you want it, and then just step on the foot control or push this again, and then the foot will go down and get you ready to sew. So that's super easy. Now the fix button, we did a whole video on fix, but fix is a locking stitch. So anytime you want to have a locking stitch, you can push it. Now once you push it, it's going to lock, but then it's going to take off. So if I push it while I am sewing, it locks and it stops. So that's key there. But once again, I like that all-in-one button with the selective thread cutter where it will lock it, cut it, and lift it. The stop button we will be using in with our decorative stitches, like so if you only want one decorative stitch to sew, or maybe you get to the end of the row and you want it to finish, you're going to push stop, and that will finish the decorative stitch and then end at the last stitch. So that's wonderful to have also right at our fingertips. Now there's a button called Start Stop. When you're in the sewing mode, you can actually use this to sew without your foot control. So I'm going to reduce the speed down really slow so it doesn't run away from me, which is a good idea when you're doing this. Watch as I push the Start Stop button. When I push it, the foot goes down just like I was sewing with my foot control, except to stop it, I need to push the Start Stop button again. Then it stops. So when you're going, once you get started, if you want to go a little faster, use the speeding up and then stop it at the end, or use the cutter too. So that is a great option. You can kind of use all of these at once. If you ever get somewhere and you forget your foot control, no problem, you'll still be able to sew. The Start Stop button is also what we use when we're in the embroidery mode to start and stop the machine. So that is wonderful. Then we have the reverse button. So when you want to go backwards, just hold it in while you're sewing and release it for it to come forward again. Now keep in mind, if you are not sewing and you touch it, you're going to get a light. That means with my hands off of it, it will sew backwards forever until you touch the button and turn that function off. So if you want to just have what I call a quick reverse, just touch it while you're sewing and release it when you're ready to go forward. And then once again, selective thread cutting and let that finish out there. Once it actually starts to cut, then you can lift your foot off the foot control. So the function buttons are right at your fingertips. Practice them, because without a little practice and feel, they might not become as natural as you and I should probably get them figured out. So have fun working with them.